What's up, Sports A Delic? Oh, do I have a treat for you all tonight? It is going down. We got the San Francisco 49ers going up against the Tennessee Titans. But guess what? I got somebody from the Bay Area. I got somebody that's true to it coming at you with why they're going to win the game. Come on over here in the studio. Sports A Delic, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I am Reem. And as you can see over there, that's Lil Reem. Give a shout out to Lil Reem. Welcome to my subscribers and welcome to the family, to my new subscribers. As I told you guys in the intro, I got a treat for you tonight. I got Jayson goddamn Williams coming out of the Bay goddamn. Say it again.
Bay Area.
The Bay Area. Bitches. Hey, but there's a lady of the house. Look, she makes the best buffalo chicken dip known to man.
Indeed.
This is the first lady of the house. This is Mrs. Jayson Williams. She's bringing us this buffalo dip to the set. And I got to tell you, this is some hey.
Special requests.
It's hot. Know it. Don't burn yourself.
Be careful what you're putting in your mouth. Right?
Yeah, be careful. You know, it's hot. I know you're not used to hot stuff going in your mouth.
Are you implying that you are?
It. You have to.
Are you used to hot stuff going in your mouth now?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Wow, straight is hot stuff from the Bay Area?
Always hot.
Always hot?
Always hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here on Sports A Delic. It's always hot, and it's going down the throat, apparently.
Absolutely.
It doesn't make any sense for something to be that good. Nikki, thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you. Now, hey, we got a game for your ass tonight.
Absolutely.
We have a game of all games. My prediction is this is going to be the two hardest hitting teams that's in the league right here, right now. For real, for real. Now, Jayson, you remember I called you because I was very concerned when you all played the Falcons last week. It looked like to me that you guys were trying to end Matt Ryan's career.
First of all, Rima, I appreciate you letting me be on your show and your program. But yes, I actually was hoping that we would put Ryan to rest for some of these Falcon fans that have been trying to get rid of Matt Ryan for the longest time because they realize they have a good squad. But we were hoping to do, the Falcon fans a favor and put him out of his misery. But unfortunately, he was protected, unfortunately, by the NFL and the refs, and we couldn't do our due diligence to put him away. But that hopefully, somehow, some way, the Falcon fans will get what they want, in this upcoming draft.
So I guess I was correct in my thinking because it really looked like that they were trying to put this guy out, like not in a cheap shot. I'm talking about like they were just laying wood. And speaking of laying wood, Nikki, I'm not talking about laying wood to you. I'm talking about the San Francisco 49ers laying wood to Tennessee tonight.
Absolutely.
Could you please tell your wife that you'll be laying wood later?
Yeah,
that we talking about the game.
Yeah. Okay. So I think lately 49ers have played extremely physical, which is what I expect from some of our top defenders. Fred Warner, despite being snubbed for the Pro Bowl, he's playing lights out. You have our D-line that is applying a lot of pressure, and of course Nick Bosa, who's technically unstoppable with 15 sacks. So
Bosa boy.
So, Bosa is going to, obviously lead the way for our defense, our front line, which ultimately gives our secondary a chance to cover their receivers. So, yeah, I expect a good smackdown, hard-hitting game, and, hopefully we come out on top.
Well, I'm going to tell you something that I don't think that you knew. I don't think that you knew this.
Enlighten me, please.
The San Francisco 49ers defense is ranked number 1 against the pass. So what that means is, Tennessee, don't be trying to pass the damn ball. Not tonight. Not tonight. Now, the run defense could be questionable.
Sure.
So what do you have to say about that, Mr. Williams?
Well, I think for the most part, if you can, apply pressure to Tannehill, just like any quarterback that's is worth anything, if you apply pressure, you're bound to get the results that you need. Now, granted, if Derrick Henry was a part of the equation, I'd be a little worried because he is what he is. 240 pounds, 6'3", dude is a monster. But we're not dealing with Derrick Henry at this point.
Well, let me correct you. Derrick Henry was 240 pounds when he was in his mother's womb. So I don't know. He looked like he's 280 coming through there.
Hey, whatever he is, he's extremely effective in his run style. So, all hats off to him. But fortunately, we don't have to deal with him. And A.J. Brown, he's coming off injury. So that's one of their
against your defense coming up.
Absolutely. So you have to factor in, he's probably going to play, but is he going to be at 100%? So I think that plays into our favor. Plus, even in the run game, you have 2 offensive starters that are not playing tonight. So if you factor in that part of the equation, I think our DNs and our front middle is going to wreak havoc. Eric Armstrong, I think he's going to, hopefully garner some double teams, and that will allow Bosa to do what he do. And so I think even with their, quarterback who actually has equivalent numbers to Garoppolo, they're both, a little over 3,000 yards. So, but I think our defense has the slighter edge over theirs.
Well, speaking of, I don't call him Garoppolo. I call him Galuckio. I call him Galuckio.
You know what?
I've never seen someone unproven get a $84 million contract.
$100 million, but he got whatever guarantee
as a backup.
Yeah,
I think he was backing up Brady.
Yeah,
and no real airtime, but this dude, and so I call him Garoppolo. He's lucky. The man is lucky. But hey, injuries, COVID, all of that is just part of the game now.
Absolutely.
But I'm gonna tell you an X factor. I hate this dude. And when I talk about hate, we're talking about at a sports level. If I tell you I hate someone, it's because they've killed my Clemson Tigers. They killed them. They stabbed them. This dude, Deebo Samuel, this guy is the truth. Let me tell you this. He redshirted as a freshman in college. 2016. He was just kind of, getting on the scene because he redshirted 2015. But, he only played in like 5-6 games. But even against Clemson, he had 104 yards that game. Now, 2017, he was kind of injury riddled. I don't even think he finished that season. 2018, he assaulted us.
Like he's doing everybody else right now.
He assaulted us for 210 yards. And then he decides, you know what? Because it's a fact. That 2018 defense, the Power Rangers, remember, we won the national championship. We spanked that ass, Alabama, 44-16. To put up those yards against that defense, his route running ability, even at the collegiate level, was insane. But the X factor is he's also in the running game.
The yak is ridiculous with Debo, and I think that's what makes him unique because.
Would you explain the yak? Not all of my viewers. I'm sorry, not all of my viewers know about the yak. Would you explain the yak?
Okay, so Jerry Rice made the yak what it is, I think, because he made his living across the middle, short slants, and then he did the rest. So what Debo does, he takes a short pass and he turns a 2-yard gain into a 30-yard gain. That is the yak. So I think he is kind of cornered the market on the yak, and that's what makes him so remarkable. Is that he is such a great runner after, which is I think why they're giving him so much opportunity to run the ball in the backfield. Similar to Cordell Patterson for the Falcons. I think Debo has an extra gear. Number one, he's got youth on his side, so that works to his favor. But I think the play calling with Shanahan also gives that deception that you can't really plan for, because you don't know if he's going to if he's going to go out for a route. You don't know if he's going to get the ball. You don't know if he's going to dish it to another player. So you have to account for Debo Samuels at all times because he is such a game changer.
Well, he certainly changed the damn game. Now, make no bones about it. We handed the Gamecocks the business. We won the game, but he damn sure won at his position. Jayson, I want to point out a couple of things. Now, I don't believe necessarily in ghosts. I don't believe in coincidence. I don't believe in any of that malarkey, okay? But some people believe that McNair will be in the air because he only shows up for big games. What do you say to that?
Well,
tell the truth. Fuck that. Just say, Jayson, I know you.
No.
So don't be trying to give me this candy cane.
I'm going to say it now. Unfortunately, I do believe in ghosts, but I don't believe they're going to show up on the field tonight. As great a player as McNair was, unfortunately, the game doesn't belong to McNair right now. It belongs to Tannehill, and Tannehill has to win the game for him. And that is going to be the X factor. If Tannehill has a bad game, we're going to blow their ass out. We're going to blow their punk ass out. But if he has a great game and he's able to connect to his receivers and he has time, he has no pressure, he is a bona fide QB. So we have to respect that. And if we don't apply the pressure, and especially if we don't tackle, because I've seen games where, your favorite player, your favorite player, Reba, I can't think of his name, the corner. They used to play for the Washington team.
Sorry as Norman.
Norman, yes, Josh Norman.
Josh Norman.
I say the same thing. He got some work to do, but
let's tell the truth. Norman got paid, and he was viewed as this bona fide shutdown guy. The reality is, people forget about that front four and the linebackers that they had at Carolina that made his job easy. Well, he sucked. He swallows. I'm telling the truth because he's on your team.
I think that at some point, everybody has their reign of greatness. We look at
Jayson, but the front four makes it easy for the back half. Come on now.
No, I get it, but let's go back a little bit in history. Darryl Green was slated as one of the fastest DBs.
Don't make me cry on camera.
Look,
I love him.
But I know you do.
I love him.
But I'm saying he was one of the fastest guys in the NFL. Now, was he the best cover guy in NFL? No, he wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He had his moments. No, I think he had his reign of greatness, and that's what made him great. But at some point, as you get older, you lose a step or two. Now, was he had his moments in Carolina. That was one of his Josh Norman. That was one of his best times, his greatest times in the NFL. That's what made him. But eventually, over time, injuries, age, I think that had a lot to do with his decline. And I'm shocked if he makes a tackle. I'm shocked. Or if worse, him doing his job as a defender, he gets a pass interference because he doesn't know how to cover. So if anything, make the tackle. Okay, so you're not the cover corner that you used to be.
Or at least hold him so somebody else can make the tackle.
Yeah, I mean, last week, I thought I give credit where credit is due. I think last week we had, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, we had maybe 5 fourth down stops close inside the 20-yard line. And he was instrumental in some of those plays. Not all of them, but some of them he came up and he made a play. So, yes, I am shocked if he comes up to make a tackle. However, I just want him to do his job. That's it.
I'm going to be shocked if your wife has any more of this chicken buffalo dip left.
You so silly. We talk about football, you gonna bring in buffalo dip.
Well, I'm gonna put you on the spot a little bit. Okay,
Go ahead.
Put you on the spot. Was it the dip or was it the hips?
It's definitely the hips. I'm a butt man, so yeah, it's the hips.
I didn't say nothing about ass. I said,
Well, the ass is part of the hips.
I got to take your word for it. You're the man.
Yeah,
So,
but I love the dip too. I love the dip.
So, ladies, work on your ass, your hips,
and the dip,
and your goddamn dip.
because you gotta dip the hips. That's what you have to do.
Okay, look, I'm eating. I'm eating. Like, okay. Okay, like let me.
You sure do have a lot of dip on that cracker, Rima.
Well, I do.
And you have a lot that you're putting in your mouth right now.
Right, well, it's my mouth to put it in. I noticed that you're putting something tiny in your mouth.
Hey, you know what? I'm not supposed to put big things in my mouth. That's not good.
Are you sucking on that straw?
No, I'm actually not sucking on it. I'm actually,
Why don't you demonstrate for Sports A Delic how that's not a suck?
No, that's a slurp.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
a suck is different.
ladies and gentlemen, you see the difference? You see the difference? You see the difference?
Hey, I know they do a lot of sucking in California, but we're in Georgia now.
Need I say more? When you see a man out in public,
Yeah.
and a straw is going down his throat, he's simply slurping.
Yes, that's it. I'm slurping.
Okay, so now we know.
California is notorious for 7-Eleven. What is their most famous product? A Slurpee, not a sucky.
Well, it was R. Kelly that said that M is for McMuffin and Mom. So there you have it. Before we get out of here, Jayson, I'm just gonna have to put you on the spot.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to put you on the spot.
Yeah.
Who wins this goddamn game tonight?
Well, it's going to be close. I'm not going to say it's going to be a landslide, but based on our 25-point game point average within the last
Whoa. Tennessee. Now here at Sports A Delic, I peel back. I peel back onion.
Go ahead, peel it back.
You guys both are putting up the same amount of points per game.
Absolutely.
You all are ranked 12th in overall defense.
Yep.
And they're ranked 14th.
Yep.
So that's why this is truly, I think it's going to boil down to, because I'm here at you guys' beautiful home and your wife has fixed me dip and the drinks are flowing. We got June over here, my home girl. Hey. And we got, cigars. I put Jayson on to the Peppy Van Winkle. That's a Christmas gift. And he's going to go in. He's a rookie.
I am.
Like you can see his eyes now, but I guarantee you if I shoot this later, you ain't going to be able to see nothing going on here. But
They're almost there.
They're almost there. But I'm saying that to say this. Because of the hospitality, and I'm not going to be able to probably drive home safely, I'm going with the 49ers just because I don't want to get put out.
Well, obviously, I'm going to go with the 49ers, but not because they're my team. I'm going to go with the 49ers because statistically, our defense is playing lights out right now. And
it's just going to continue.
I would hope that it continues. And I think their offense is is being managed by Garoppolo. I think if he takes care of the football and they, continue to distribute the ball to Debo, to George Kittle, and then they get some of the supporting players like Juan Jennings and Ayuk. I think we'll be just fine, and I think our team is going to have the edge, both offense and defense. So I'm going 49ers. I'm just going to say probably we're going to keep the average. We'll say 27, 14.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here from a true Bay Area 49er fan. And I'm not a 49er fan. You all know I'm about Washington, but sometime when Jayson starts running that mouth, only thing I have to do to shut him down. See, I had the pleasure of meeting, talking to, and dancing with Jerry Rice, and so I always send that picture. Right. I send that picture of me and Jerry Rice dancing. Like, well, you know what? I don't care what you have. You don't have this. And he'd be like, "Okay, Ray, you right. Fuck that shit. You right. Okay, cool. But hey,
that's my idol, by the way.
Yeah." Hey, he was the slowest, best at it. The slowest and the best at it. There's this thing called deceptive speed, deceptive quickness. That was Jerry Rice. And truthfully, that was the scouting report when I played. Mm-hmm. Deceptive speed and quickness. Mm-hmm. Because it always looked like I'm just kind of going through the motion. And then you're in the hospital because your ankle's been broke. But nevertheless, Jayson, thank you.
I appreciate you.
Nikki, thank you for the hospitality. Now, if you see another clip at halftime because the score is, let's say, 49-0.
I may not have a voice at that point, but.
Oh, no, Jayson is intense. Like, that's why I'm doing this early. He's intense. Like, look, I can't even begin to explain the intensity. Like, I thought that I was pretty intense. Just, being a professional athlete and all. No, I'm not compared. Like, he goes bananas. As you can see in the background, he got the big screen. He charges at the television. This poor Christmas tree might be a victim tonight.
Yeah, I lost the remote control the last time when we got the roughing the passer. I threw the remote control. I didn't know where I threw it at. I just, I kick at air. I'm.
Yeah, he's subject to pull muscle. He's subject to pull muscles. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. Now I'm just curious. I hear the Mrs. in the background. Who's going to win the game?
The 49ers.
You say she's trained.
Yes, I am.
She's trained. And then it's a win-win for her because if they lose, it's good love. And then if they win, it's really good love.
It is. That's
his Barry White voice, That's his Barry White voice when he's trying to be about it. So go ahead. Hey, why don't you tell everybody why they should subscribe to Sports A Delic?
Hey, look, Rima's 100. She's gonna give it to you like you want it. She loves the buffalo dip, and good people, good fun, good laughs, and knowledgeable about sports. And this is probably the only female that I know that knows more about sports than I do.
Oh, well, I'm gonna cry. Thanks, Jay. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you.
And legitimately know, and don't be talking bullshit.
Ladies, I have the upper hand. But hey, thanks for tuning in. Happy holidays from Sports A Delic and the Williams family.
Absolutely. Go
49ers tonight. Because like I said, if you don't see us again, it's because things didn't work out. Thank you all for tuning in.
Niners.
Hey, we want your comments. We appreciate you. Like, hit the comment section.
Subscribe.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you.